Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good morning and welcome back to Mayville State University, Scott Berry Field, for the winners bracket final in the Region 2B baseball tournament between the Thompson Tommies and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello along with Jacob Tenson. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. We will have 3 baseball games in all today, and the 2 teams here will feature in at least 2 of them. If I got my figuring right, we've got 3 teams left in the double elimination tournament. The winner here advances to our 3rd game of the day, which will be the championship game in the double elimination tournament. The loser of this game will play Mayport CG immediately after this, and the winner of that game will play the winner of our first game.
Well, as confusing as it sounds, but it all makes sense if you really think about it at the same time.
Yeah. There will not be a quiz afterwards, so don't worry about that. Just keep watching us on yourliveevent.com, and you'll get the gist of things. These teams split during the regular season. Hillsboro Central Valley winning the first meeting 11-1 back on April the 21st in Hillsboro, that game going just 5 innings. And oddly enough, the same pitching matchup that day is the pitching matchup for this game today. Chase Hafley going for Hillsboro Central Valley, and Jeremy Tice will throw for Thompson. But in the rematch on just a week later on April the 28th, it was Thompson winning by a score of 4-3 at home, and Jeremy Tice got a 2-inning save in that game. So everybody's pretty familiar with each other, especially since this is the matchup of the championship game from a year ago.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, at the same time, too, like those matchups have been almost a month ago. The first one was a month ago. So kind of maybe even different teams from that point. So it could be a very different ball game than we've seen from those first 2 matchups here today.
Hillsboro Central Valley, I think, a little more experience back from a year ago, and we'll see what happens. And again, Thompson does have kind of the bullseye on their back as the 4-time defending state champions.
But at the same time, they're the underdogs, if you will, because they're the 3 seed, whereas Hillsboro Central Valley, they're the 1 seed coming into this tournament. So they kind of have both sides of the coin, both teams do.
Should be an interesting ball game here. We'll check in with the coaches. Benjamin Strand from Hillsboro Central Valley and Nate Solis from Thompson after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
Time now for our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Joined now by Benjamin Strand, the coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boros, in this winner's bracket final in the Region 2B baseball tournament. You got here courtesy of a nice, comfortable win over Nelson County Mid-Dakota yesterday. Talk about that game.
Yeah, it was awesome to see Brody Dickoff to have the game he did on the mound. We wanted to save up a couple of our other pitchers, if possible, to get into this round. So we were really happy with his outing and played defense really well behind him. Hopefully, our bats come around a little bit today and add a few more hits.
And I think he was efficient enough too, Brody, that you could have him for a few pitches later today, or if necessary, tomorrow.
Yeah, well, he went one pitch over, so he won't be able to pitch. Yeah,
okay.
He'll have to have 2 days rest. But we knew he's kind of one of those guys, too, I think that would need more than a couple days to rest up that arm a little bit. So we were happy just going with him while he was feeling good and, taking care of business in that first game.
You did get Nelson County Mid-Dakota on their heels early, starting with a couple of singles, and that led to a 3-run first inning. And then later on, 5 walks in 1 inning. We talked about this yesterday, I think, the great batting eyes that your kids have.
Yeah, I think a lot of that goes, speaks about the experience they have and all the plate appearances a lot of these guys have had. Some of them started as freshmen, some of these seniors, and some of them have started since sophomore year. So it's, that experience goes a long way in feeling comfortable in games like this and being patient to take those walks.
Is that something you can teach players?
I think most of it comes with experience. We try to teach the approach and kind of, what different parts of the game and what their different roles are throughout the game. But I think a lot of it just goes towards experience and getting guys chances to see live pitching and get as many games in as we can. And, then it comes in really handy down the road.
It's learning by doing as much as anything.
Yeah, that's right. There's nothing like game experience. And these guys have, especially the last 2 years, have had really good springs to get a lot of games in. So, that's put us in a good position now that they have that experience to use in these games.
Now, Thompson, a very familiar opponent to you. But first, I want to talk about Chase Hafley, who's going to be pitching for you today.
We've said it all year. He does a good job pounding the zone and attacking. He feels like his fastball and his secondary pitches are good enough to get guys out. And, hopefully we can get him rolling early. Once he gets into a rhythm, things go really well for us. So he's excited to be out there. We're excited to have him out there.
And this is deja vu all over again. You two met in the winner's bracket final last year and wound up going to a second championship game. And you're hoping, I'm sure, just to get it done today.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we want to obviously take it 1 inning at a time and try to win innings and stack those good innings together. But we definitely would love to be on the good winning end of this so that we can sit and watch the next game as well. Mm-hmm. So that goes a long way too. So hoping to take care of business here in the first one. Hope the boys are ready to play.
We'll see what happens. Best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Benjamin Strand, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boros. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We'll continue after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins, the fun never ends.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. We continue with our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Joined now by Nate Solis, the coach of the Thompson Tommies. Winners 5-2 over Mayport CG yesterday to reach this winners bracket final. Talk about your game yesterday.
Yeah, really impressed with a lot of guys that performed. I thought our preparation was great, and we needed our best baseball this time of year, and we probably played our most complete game, so really proud of the guys for that. Gavin Oster on the mound, just competing out there, giving us a chance, getting out of a couple jams. The defense played a clean game, which is hasn't happened much this year, but it was a good time to do it. And just shows that they have the ability to do it. Now we just got to string a few together starting today, and then obviously Dex and Caden Loyland, 5 RBIs. Just really good time for our best players and best hitters to be our best hitters.
And that's what you want this time of the year, people to stand up and be counted.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're learning on the fly here with some of these guys that are kind of getting a lick of postseason time and their first dose of it, and other guys that have been a part of it, I got to be able to use their experiences. So, yeah.
So you're going to be playing 2 today, regardless of the result of this game, but obviously you would like to have the break in between games.
Yeah, it'll make for an interesting day. Obviously, it's going to be a tough one right away. And we like Jeremy on the mound, going out there. He has been our best arm this year, and we need his best stuff to give us a chance, and then we'll see what happens the rest of the day.
The wind seems to be blowing in right now. It was windy yesterday. How big of a factor was it yesterday?
It maybe held a ball or two up. I don't know if it was significant enough. So it is, both teams got to play in it. We got to be able to find ways to get on base. That's kind of our concern right now, is quality at bats, getting guys on base, moving them over if we have to. So the wind is what it is. We're focused on line drives.
And again, both teams have to deal with it. Jeremy Thomp's pitching for you today. Talk about him.
Yeah, he's been the guy all year for us in big games, and did a good job getting a little bit of a mini bullpen session in yesterday with a save against Mayville, and we'll let chips fall where they may today with him on the mound. Obviously, it's going to be a really good pitching matchup with him and Chase. They've went back and forth over the years, so 2 seniors on the mound. It's a really good matchup, all you can ask for in postseason play.
We'll see what happens. It should be a good one. Best of luck.
Appreciate it.
Nate Soll is coach of the Thompson Tommies. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Region 2B baseball, the winners bracket final between Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information, or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
Time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Leading off for Thompson, the visitors in this Region 2B winners bracket final. Leading off and playing left field is Mac Michelson. Hitting second at shortstop, Eli Gimmel. Batting third, the catcher, Dex Avdom. Hitting cleanup for Thompson, the right fielder, Caden Loyland. Batting fifth, the pitcher, Jeremy Tice. Hitting sixth at third base, Gavin Oster. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Joe Taylor. Hitting eighth, the designated hitter, Jacob Olson. And he's batting for first baseman, Eli Schumacher. And in center field, Grady Hurst. Now for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, leading off is the catcher, Tyson Leshek. Hitting second, the pitcher, Chase Hafley. Batting third at third base, Bryce Miller. Hitting cleanup in center field, Alexander Duffner. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Brody Breidenbach, and he's hitting for left fielder, Griffin Mitchell. Batting sixth for HCV, shortstop, Austin Cotton. Batting seventh in right field, Braden Chenault. And hitting eighth at second base, Matthew Hershey. And batting ninth, first baseman, Brody Dickoff. We'll have the first pitch, Thompson against Hillsboro Central Valley, after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Right-hander Chase Hafley taking his warm-up tosses. The senior 4-0 on the year with a 1.69 earned run average. This is his sixth game on the mound. They've all been starts. In 29 innings, he allowed just 14 hits, 8 runs, 7 of them earned, walked 8, struck out 46. And Chase Hafley was the winner on April the 21st when the Burros defeated Thompson 11-1 in 5 innings. On that day, Chase allowed 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 2 and struck out 9. And that was a 5-inning game, so he got a complete game for that.
Nine strikeouts in a 5-inning game. That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. More than half. 15 outs, you figure, and 9 strikeouts. That'll work.
I'd take that any day of the year.
He's Jacob Tenson. I'm Joe Lancello. We're ready for the first pitch, which is brought to you by the Norman County Raceway. Check the World of Outlaws late models on Tuesday, June 30th in Ada. Tickets are now available at normancountyraceway.com. And Mac Michelson, the left fielder, swings at the first pitch and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. We've got 3 umpires for this game. And all the games today, it would stand to reason.
It's a safe assumption.
That one's low, 1-2. Michelson, a sophomore, fouls it off. Still 1-2. Michelson to be followed by shortstop Eli Gemmel and catcher Dex Avdom for Thompson here in the top of the first inning. Another half swing. He went around, but the catcher dropped the ball. Michelson running well, but the throw to first got him. I thought it might have pulled Brody Dickoff off the bag, but apparently not.
Dickoff showing his ballerina balance right there and just hanging on the base there, getting that first out.
Well, John Belushi was a pretty big fellow, but he was rather agile too. And as most offensive linemen in professional football and college football for that matter too. And first pitch is ball 1 to Eli Gemmel. Playing shortstop today. Fastball in at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Tyson Leshek behind the plate for the Burros. Low and away, 2-1. Brody Dickoff playing first base for Hillsboro Central Valley. Matthew Hershey at second. Austin Cotton at short. Bryce Miller at third. High 3-1. The outfield, Griffin Mitchell in left, Alexander Duffner in center, and Braden Chenault in right. Just high ball 4. So a 1-out walk puts Gemmel on first base for the catcher Dex Avdom.
This is the part of the lineup that gets dangerous here for the Tommies. 2 for 2 day yesterday for Dex Avdom. Had a single and a triple, then he walked twice.
Dex, a freshman, batting left-handed. 62 our temperature at game time. Wind out of the south at 19 miles an hour, gusting to 25, makes it feel like it's 50 degrees. That's line fouled on the right field line. 1-1 to Avdom.
Good contact on that, just out in front of it.
Chenault playing deep in right field. Burrows outfield swung around to the right. Ground ball to right to the first baseman. A throw to second. It'll have to be a take play, but no, Gemmel is there in time. So 3 unassisted. Avdom retired for the second out. And Dickoff, really, there was nothing else he could do because it was right at him and right at the base.
Yeah, and we had to go towards the base anyways, so we might as well tag that first base, make sure he gets at least 1 out. And it was a close-ish play there at second, too, but with 2 outs here, just focusing on the batter.
Now Caden Loyland, the right fielder, takes one inside for ball 1. Loyland 5 runs batted in, rather, yesterday against Mayport CG.
And 2 of those hits that he had that brought in some runs were with 2 outs, too. So, same situation here.
And as I look at the second meeting between these teams, Loyland had 3 hits against the Burros in a 4-3 win on April the 28th. Gemmel lead off second, and that's ball 4. So runners at first and second. Second walk of the inning allowed by Halfley. Rather unusual because he only had 8 walks on the season going into today.
And sometimes the pressure of the playoffs just gets to you a little bit. And it is gusty winds here, too, so it affects the pitches a little bit.
Now Jeremy Tice, the pitcher, standing in with runners at first and second. Runners lead at first and second. Caught the outside corner, 0-1. Halfley looking to get out of a first inning jam. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Gemmel on second, Loyland at first with 2 down, top of the first inning. Winner advances to the Region 2B championship game later today, which we'll have on yourliveevent.com. Fastball outside 1-2. Does it seem like Hafley's maybe throwing a little bit nervous fast?
It does seem like that a little bit.
Reached out to the right side, fielded by Dickoff. The throw to first in time for the out. 1-3 the scoring play. First base to pitcher. And that takes care of Thompson on the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, a couple of walks, no errors. 2 runners left. After a half inning on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Thompson nothing, Hillsboro Central Valley coming to bat on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you can dream it up, we can make it a reality.
Hello, this is Jonathan Olson with Greenworks Landscaping and Fencing.
We can offer you a complete package when it comes to an external look to your property. Paver patios, outdoor kitchens, retaining walls, or fencing. We offer you all that and more.
Our fences are built to last, so you have low maintenance beauty that not only improves the look, but also the value of your home.
To show us your ideas or let us help you design your perfect outdoor sanctuary, check us out on the web at gworkslf.com.
At Heritage House in Halstead, you'll find spacious, beautifully updated apartments designed for your comfort. The elegant common areas are perfect for gathering with friends, enjoying engaging activities, and making new memories. With a focus on active senior living, you can be assured that every day is an opportunity for fulfillment and joy. To find out more, call 218-456-2105 for Heritage House in Halstead or visit halsteadlivingcenter.com.
Right-hander Jeremy Tice taking his warm-up tosses for the Thompson Tommies. Tice, a senior, this will be the third time he has pitched against Hillsboro Central Valley this season. Back on April the 21st, he got the start, lasted 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walked 3, struck out 3, and took the loss. And a game the Burros won 11-1. Then a week later on the 28th, he got a save going 2 scoreless innings, allowing no hits, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. So which Tice will be on the mound today for Thompson? Off-speed pitch, missing ball 1. Tyson Leshek leading things off for the Burros. He'll be followed by pitcher Chase Hafley and third baseman Bryce Miller. Pop right to the shortstop. Eli Gemmel for the out. 1 up, 1 down, brings up Chase Hafley.
Good start there for Tice. Just 2 pitches there and gets a quick out.
Now Chase Hafley, the pitcher, will look at a pitch, low ball 1. Here's a called strike 1-1. That one missed low, 2-1. Dex Avden behind the plate for Thompson. Jeremy Tice, a long look in, the 2-1. That's into the air to left center field, but holding up for the left fielder, Mac Michelson, to make the catch for the second out.
Good rip there, but just unfortunately just a couple steps there for the left fielder to make that easy catch.
So 2 up and 2 down. This brings up third baseman Bryce Miller. Junior bats right-handed. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Eli Schumacher playing first base for Thompson today. Joe Taylor at second, Eli Gemmel at short, and Gavin Oster at third. The 0-1 again changed up on him, and it's fouled off to right, count 0-2. Mac Michelson in left field for Thompson, Grady Hurst in center, and Caden Loyland in right. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off, still 0-2. Center fielder Alexander Duffner hoping to bat next for Hillsboro Central Valley. Burrows 11-7 on the year. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Tice, his first strikeout of the day. Hillsboro Central Valley in the bottom of the first, 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. 1 complete on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Thompson nothing, Hillsboro Central Valley nothing on YourLiveEvent.com. It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Third baseman Gavin Oster leading off for Thompson in the top of the second inning. Swings at Chase Hafley's first pitch and fouls it off toward the Tommies dugout for strike 1. Oster to be followed by second baseman Joe Taylor and designated hitter Jacob Olson. Righty to righty. Just missing the outside corner at the knees, 1-1. Thompson got a couple of walks off Hafley in the first inning, not able to cash in on those. There's a called strike 1 and 2. Burrows outfield straight away, a little bit shallow in center. Hit in the air to the left side, going into foul territory, and making the catch is Bryce Miller for the out. Good job pursuing that by the third baseman, Miller. 1 up and 1 down for Thompson in the second. Brings up second baseman Joe Taylor. Duffner in center field seems the more shallow of the 3 outfielders. And a called strike to the senior, 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1. Really noticing a difference between Jeremy Tice's pitches and Chase Hafley's. Called strike 1 and 2 because it seems like Hafley's got a few more miles an hour on his pitches than Tice does.
It seems like Tice likes to throw in a couple more breaking balls, I should say, than Hafner does.
High and away, 2 and 2. But if there's strikes, it doesn't matter how fast, actually. Swung on, popped up, over and out of here. Count holds it 2 and 2. Fastball missing outside, 3 and 2. Designated hitter Jacob Olson is on deck. And that's low ball 4. Third walk that Hafley is allowed. Again, that's strange because he had only walked 8 hitters all season going into today.
Yeah, and you think after you kind of shut down the Thompson hitters in your first matchup this season, you have that confidence, but it seems just a little shaky here to begin the game.
That's 8 walks over 29 innings going into today. So Taylor, who runs well, is at first base with 1 out for designated hitter Jacob Olson. He'll take a strike. Olson batting for first baseman Eli Schumacher. Top of the second, 1 out, runner at first, no score. Just high, 1-1. Taylor is short lead at first. Outside, 2-1. That's grounded right to second. Hershey to short for one. Relay in time. Double play. 4-6-3 double play. Hershey to Cotton to Dickoff, and that retires Thompson in the second. No runs, no hits, a walk, no errors, no runners left after an inning and a half on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest School Board. Thompson nothing, Hillsboro Central Valley nothing on yourliveevent.com.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Coming your way from the Dakota Heritage Bank broadcast booth, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Joe Lancello and Jacob Tenson with you. Hillsboro Central Valley batting in the bottom of the second inning in a scoreless game. Alexander Duffner, the center fielder, taking a pitch low for ball one. That missed outside 2-0. Duffner, a senior. That was a fastball missing low, 3-0. First time in the early going that Jeremy Tice has gone to a 3-ball count. Had a perfect 1-2-3 inning in the first with one strikeout. Strike call in the inside corner, 3-1. Thompson outfield playing straight away, and that's hit the opposite way to right field for a base hit. Cut off quickly by Caden Royland. And the Burros have their first hit and their first base runner of the day to start the second inning.
That's what happens when you get down early. It's a hitter's count and see something he likes, just takes it right to right center field for an easy base hit.
So Brody Breitenbach, the designated hitter, will stand in. He's batting for the left fielder, Griffin Mitchell. Strike call, 0-1. Schumacher holding with Duffner, the runner at first. Which reminds me of another first baseman. Today is Kent Herbeck's 66th birthday, the former Twin.
Happy birthday.
Ooh, that caught the corner at the knees, 0-2. Shortstop Austin Cotton to hit next for Hillsboro Central Valley. And that's hit through the hole, past a diving Gemmel into left field for a base hit. Back-to-back singles for Hillsboro Central Valley to start the second inning.
Good effort there from Gemmel, just couldn't quite glove it. I think he maybe got the edge of his glove on it and slowed it down, and it still trickled into left field.
And I think knocking it down was about the best he could have hoped for. Much less getting up to try to make a throw. Now shortstop Austin Cotton with nobody out and 2 on. Looks at a strike, 0-1. Schumacher at first, playing on the edge of the grass. Burroughs trying to break a scoreless tie here in the bottom of the second. Cotton shows bunt, puts down a good one, but it hit him.
Oof.
The ball just took a funny bounce, and the ball hit Cotton in fair territory.
Yeah, now the runners have to go back to their respective bases too, so no advancement. Now with one out, it's a little bit harder.
So the sacrifice attempt didn't work, and now Braden Chenault, the right fielder, stands in. There's a break for Thompson. Fastball low and away, ball one.
We'll see if that settles down Tice a little bit on the mound, knowing that he has one out to work with.
Duffner at second, Breidenbach at first with one out for Hillsboro Central Valley. Now time called. They say you see something new at the ballpark every day, and that's the first time I've seen that. And the shame is it was a pretty good bunt, too.
It was. It would have been, for sure, runners on second and third, and maybe with his speed could have been on first as well.
2-0 the count to Chenault. Runners lead off first and second. Fastball low and away, 3-0. Second baseman Matthew Hershey to hit next for Hillsboro Central Valley. One out, bottom of the second. No score, men on first and second for the Burros. Not so fast. Pitch just got the outside corner, 3-1.
Chenault was walking down to first, but he agreed afterwards.
And that's a strike called 3-2.
Tyson a little bit of groove. He stepped right back on the mound. He's ready to go for another one, but now taking a little extra time is Chenault.
Couple of seniors in this matchup, Tyson Chenault. Foul tip. And the catcher not able to hang on to it.
That was a late swing there by Chenault. Just barely got a piece of it.
And Avdom just not able to hang on to it.
Got hit as well, too, as the umpire takes a little walk to hand the ball to Tice. Give him a little extra time to kind of shake it off.
Not a criticism of Avdom by any means because, as they say, life happens at you fast. 3-2 pitch. Outside ball 4 and the bases are loaded. First walk allowed by Tice. So Duffner will go to third and Breidenbach to second now with one out for second baseman Matthew Hershey.
Now the Thompson infielders or the corners will come in. The middle infielders will be still in double play depth. Hopefully you get a ground ball to twist one and get out of here with no runs.
Fastball outside ball 1. Bases loaded for Hillsboro Central Valley, trying to break a scoreless tie here in the bottom of the second. Swinging a foul. And that carried him just right. Came instantly back to the catcher. 1-1 now to Hershey. Low and away, 2-1. First baseman Brody Dickoff to hit next. Bases full of Burros. The 2-1. Missed outside, 3-1. Now Dex Avdom wants to have a chat with his pitcher. Bottom of the second, Duffner on third, Breidenbach at second, and Chenault at first with one out. The loser of this game will face Mayport CG immediately after this game. The winner will advance to play the winner of the second game, in our third game of the day. Tice taking a deep breath and looks in for the sign. Swing and a miss, 3-2.
Look at a healthy hack at that one, too, just unable to make contact underneath it.
Hershey, an interesting stance with, see how close his feet are together. He's swinging a miss, strike 3, and I think he might have swung at ball 4. It was a close pitch.
It was close, so I think he was just kind of thinking that something close. He was just trying to make some contact with it. Just kind of a 3-4 swing, just unable to make any contact, and a huge strikeout now for Tice.
Second strikeout for Jeremy Tice brings up Brody Dickoff with the bases still loaded and 2 out now for the Burros in the bottom of the second. Fastball missing, ball 1. Dickoff, the winning pitcher yesterday for Hillsboro Central Valley, as they beat Nelson County Midcoda 4-0. Low 2-0. And Afton coming up with a key block. Dickoff 1 for 3 at the plate yesterday for the Burros. The 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Duffner on third, Breidenbach on second, Chenault at first with 2 out. Hit in the air to the right side, going into foul territory, and that will drop.
Tice now just a strike away from getting out of this with no damage done.
Should actually get the Richter scale going here for all your insurance questions. See Trell County's agents with answers. Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. That pitch was outside, and it's now 3-2. Runners will be going on this. Low ball 4 and a run scores. Second walk of the inning by Tice. Duffner comes in to score to make it 1-0. Breidenbach goes to third, and Chenault to second.
You can see the frustration there of Tice. He thought it was a strike. It was really close, right around there. Just missed that low edge of the strike zone.
Now the top of the order and catcher Tyson Leshek, who popped a short his first time up. That's a looper caught by the shortstop Eli Gemmel to retire the side. But Hillsboro Central Valley break the deadlock with a run on 2 hits plus 2 walks. No errors, and the Burros leave the bases loaded. 1 complete on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 1, Thompson nothing on yourliveevent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today. And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Right-hander Chase Hafley now with a 1-0 lead to work with as Thompson come to bat in the top of the third inning. Thompson, no runs, no hits, no errors. Hillsboro Central Valley, a run on 2 hits and no errors. Center fielder Grady Hurst to lead it off, followed by left fielder Mac Michelson and shortstop Eli Gemmel in the top of the third. Got the inside corner, strike one.
We'll see now with the lead if Halfley kind of settles in a little bit more. He's been a little bit wild with his pitches. With the lead, couldn't settle him down.
Grounded foul toward the Thompson dugout, and Halfley ahead of Hurst 0-2. Hurst, the number 9 hitter in the Thompson-Tommy lineup. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Halfley. One up and one down for Thompson in the top of the third. The Tommies yet to get a leadoff man on in this game. In 3 tries.
Had Hurst looking silly there with that swing, that off-speed pitch was breaking him a little bit more than he was expecting.
Here's a fastball outside, ball 1 to Mac Michelson, who struck out his first time up. Just high, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Duffner in center field, the shallowest of the 3 outfielders. Here's a pop-up right side foul territory. Brody Dickoff has it for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for Thompson, top of the third. Brings up shortstop Eli Gemmel, who walked his first time up.
This hitting Halfley's been working a lot quicker than he did in the previous 2. Really just has found a groove now.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That was about in the same spot, wasn't it?
Pretty identical.
Gemmel, a junior. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. Got him at the letters. 3 strikeouts now for Halfley as Thompson go down 1-2-3 in the third. Nothing across. After 2.5 on the Tim Cazette Seat Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, in this Region 2B Winners Bracket Final, Hillsboro Central Valley 1, Thompson nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hillsboro Central Valley coming to bat in the bottom of the third inning with a 1-0 lead over Thompson. The 2-3-4 hitters coming up for Hillsboro Central Valley. Pitcher Chase Halfley, third baseman Bryce Miller, and center fielder Alexander Duffner. And a curve in for a strike thrown by Jeremy Tice. Tice had a rough second inning, giving up 2 hits and 2 walks and the run. And a foul at the plate. And the count 0-2 to Halfley, who flied to left his first time up. Swung on, grounded, right to the third baseman, Gavin Oster. Throw is there for out number 1. Now third baseman Bryce Miller, who was called out on strikes his first time up. I'm looking at Jeremy Tice, and I don't think I've ever seen a glove that color before.
It's like a
mint.
Teal, yeah, mint. That's a good description there, yeah. I've seen some pink gloves out there before. I've seen some mint and pink gloves before too, but some mint and tan. It's a nice little glove there.
The things they're doing with leather these days. That got the outside corner to Miller, 1-1. At 6'3", Bryce gives a pretty big strike zone. Fastball low, 2-1. One nothing Hillsboro Central Valley in this winners bracket final in the Region 2B baseball tournament. The 2-1. Off speed but high, 3-1. Now the home plate umpire is calling Coach Nate Solis over. An injury concern, perhaps? I don't know. The home plate umpire saw something odd and called in Coach Solis, and this mound visit brought to you by Chris Moan Nodak Insurance. Your agent with answers, Chris Moan, in Grand Forks and Nelson County.
Yeah, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary or anything either, but so it was a pretty quick move there from the umpire to go and walk and talk to Tice about something, but not real sure, but looks like we're ready to play some more ball.
And we resume with a 2-1 count to Bryce Miller. That's a strike called. It's actually 3-2 now. I think everybody was so startled by the umpire's movement, they forgot to mark up the pitch. Payoff pitch. That's grounded to the right side. Taylor has it, bobbles, throws, and throws it away. And the ball going out of play, and Miller going to second on the first error of the game, throwing error by Joe Taylor, the second baseman.
Yeah, the bobble caused the rush throw and then just inaccuracy. So with it being so close to, Schumacher was just trying to adjust to where it was and couldn't do it in time.
So Miller in scoring position with one out for the Burros brings up center fielder Alexander Duffner, who singled and scored the Burros' run in the second inning. Righty against righty. There's a strike, 0-1. Here's a strike of the knees, 0-2. Designated hitter Brody Breitenbach on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Miller at second with one out. Tice looked at second, deals. Low and outside, and it gets away from the catcher, and that will allow Miller to make it to third.
Back-to-back innings here with Hillsboro Central Valley having a good chance to put a crooked number up on the scoreboard.
So Miller going to third on the wild pitch. And the count 1-2 to Duffner. Tice still working from the stretch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Nice pitch by Tice for his third strikeout.
Had him lunging for it. Got him out in front.
Two down for the Burros in the bottom of the third brings up designated hitter Brody Breitenbach, who singled his first time up. Breitenbach batting for the left fielder Griffin Mitzel. Chopped foul, strike one. Home plate umpire with a look toward the Thompson dugout, just kind of You're supposed to get that foul ball. Miller at third with two out. Off-speed pitch just missing. 1-1.
Went all the way across the strike zone. Some nasty break on it.
Yeah. Thompson outfield straight away. The 1-1. There's an off-speed pitch, breaking ball 1-2.
Likes to go off speed a lot, it looks like. I feel like he's thrown more off-speed pitches than he has fastballs.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Tice to end the third inning, and he struck out 4 on the day. Hillsboro Central Valley in the third. No runs, no hits. There was an error and 1 runner left. The Burros have stranded 4. 3 complete on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 1, Thompson nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
The first pitch to Thompson catcher Dex Optum is ball 1. He'll be followed by Caden Loyland and Jeremy Tice in the top of the 4th. That's hit in the air. Center field, Duffner going back in front of the warning track, has it for out number 1. So a good ride by Optum, but it's allowed out.
Again, the wind kind of pushing back these balls in play, so it's kind of going to be hard to get that to the fence here.
Now Caden Loyland, the right fielder who walked his first time up. Caught the outside corner, 0-1. Nice bit of framing by Tyson Lushik, the catcher there. Jammed him, swing and a miss, 0-2.
Hey, he's a salesman. He's got to sell the call.
That almost hit him, 1-2.
Didn't even flinch for it. Just was accepting his fate there if it was going to hit him or not, but goes behind him instead.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Chase Hafley. 2 up and 2 down for the Tommies in the top of the 4th. And that's 6 straight batters that Chase Hafley has retired.
Like I said, after that, you got the lead. He's just been cooking. He's just been on a heater, just keeps on rolling through these batters.
Fastball inside, ball 1 to Jeremy Tice, who grounded out first to pitcher his first time up. Swing and a miss, 1-1. As they say, Hafley cooking with gas. Did he go around? Yes. He did, 1-2. Third baseman Gavin Oster hoping to hit next here in the top of the 4th inning. 2 out, nobody on, the 1-2. High 2-2. Thompson trailing 1-0. That's into the air to the right side, but out of here for a strike, 2-2. Thompson looking for their first hit of the day. They've had 3 walks, and that's hit slowly down the third baseline. It's fouled, still 2-2.
It was almost a perfect swinging bunt if it would have stayed fair.
And that's the interesting thing here at Mayville State. From home plate to first and third base, it's grass rather than dirt.
And it seems like it's been fairly thick. It really slows down the ball once it gets in the grass. So anything hit weakly almost stops, it seems like.
The 2-2. Hit in the air, right side. Not playable. Tice hanging in there at 2-2. Halfley's 2-2. Hit in the air to left, but that's also foul. Is that 3 or 4 in a row that Tice has fouled off?
I believe it's 3 in a row. Oof.
Not that one, 3-2.
Good battle here from Tice.
And these guys have probably done it quite a few times as they're both seniors. Held up, ball 4. Fourth walk allowed by Halfley. So a 2-out walk brings up Gavin Oster to the plate. The Thompson third baseman fouled out to the third baseman Miller, his first time up. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Deflects off Dickoff's glove. That will go into right field. And Tice will go to second. On a throwing error by the catcher Lushuk, the first error for Thompson today. Or for Hillsboro Central Valley today.
I don't hate the play either, though. He did have an extended lead, and it would have been a good throw. We probably would have had him out.
Maybe about 4 inches lower, it doesn't deflect off Dickoff's glove. Not saying that he would have retired Tice at first, but they wouldn't have given away the base that they did.
Right.
That's in the air, short center field. Duffner coming in and has it to retire the side. Thompson come up empty in the fourth. No runs, no hits. There was a walk. 1 Hillsboro Central Valley error and 1 runner left. The Tommies have stranded 3. Halfway through on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 1, Thompson nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Get ahead of your spring planting needs with flowers, shrubs, and trees. Watts Ace Hardware Greenhouse is open now. Watts Ace Hardware, a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware and check out their greenhouse, which is open right now. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Hillsboro Central Valley with a 1-0 lead. There are 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up. Shortstop Austin Cotton, right fielder Brayton Chenault, and second baseman Matthew Hershey. To face Jeremy Tice, who's allowed 2 hits, 1 run. He's walked 2, struck out 4, and thrown a wild pitch. Burrows got their run in the second on a bases-loaded walk by Brody Dickoff. And they left the bases loaded that inning. Jeremy Tice's first pitch is a fastball low and away, ball 1. Cotton was called out when he bunted, and the batted ball actually hit him in fair territory.
Pretty good bunt, but like I said, hit him, so it was out, and trying to get the sack bunt, get runners over to second and third would have been just 1 out at that point.
Nobody.
Well, there's nobody out, but
there was, yeah.
Sack bunt, if he would have been out at first, then it would have been runners on second and third.
The 2-1 to Cotton. Curve missed, 3-1. Tice's pitch. Called strike 3 and 2. Cotton, a junior. The payoff pitch. Missed the outside corner, ball 4. Third walk allowed by Tice, and we're in the top of the 4th inning. Now Braden Chenault, the right fielder, who walked his first time up. Cotton, a decent lead at first. Schumacher, the first baseman, holding with him. Ooh, fastball catching the inside corner, 0-1. Tice's pitch. Chenault showing bunt. Missing, and it's 0-2. That would seem to take the bunt away.
Saw it last game, though, yesterday in Mayport game, they got down a 2-strike bunt.
That's right. Low and inside, blocked by Avdom. The count 1-2. Second baseman Matthew Hershey on deck for Hillsboro Central Valley. Cotton takes his lead at first. And the 1-2 from Tice. Grounded to the hole and getting through for a base hit. Cotton will stop at second. Third hit of the day for the Burros. And like in the second inning when they scored their run, Hillsboro Central Valley getting the first 2 men on base here in the 4th.
They put the pressure on Tice in basically every single inning so far, but only 1 run has come across to this point, and we'll see if Tice can lock in and get some outs here.
Second baseman Matthew Hershey struck out his first time up. Schumacher up on the edge of the grass at first. Oster up a couple of steps at third. And there's a bunt attempt missing. Strike 1. 1-0 Hillsboro Central Valley. The Burros have Cotton on second and Chenault at first with nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Showing bunt again and putting the bunt down. This is great. A throw to third, and that'll get him. So Hershey, instead of a sacrifice, hits into a fielder's choice, 2-5. Avdom to Oster as Cotton is retired for the first out, and it's now Chenault at second and Hershey at first.
Great play there from Avdom to throw down to the third. It was close, but he took the chance, and it's going to pay off for him.
Now first baseman Brody Dickoff, who walked to force in the Burros run of the second inning. That's eyeball 1. Catcher Tyson Lushing to hit next for Hillsboro Central Valley. Runners lead off first and second. Swing and miss at one that was low and away. 1-1 to Dickoff.
One of those swings where you just got going too much and trying to hold it back, but you can't.
That's low and away, 2-1. Yeah, not everybody can put on the brakes the way Bugs Bunny can. Slightly closed stance from Dickoff. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Chenault on second, Hershey at first with 1 down, bottom of the 4th. Burros looking to add to a 1-0 lead in this Region 2B winners bracket final. Now time called.
The Burro batters have done that a handful of times, just trying to play some mind games with Tice on the mound.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikeout 5 for Jeremy Tice. Two down now for the Burros in the bottom of the fourth. Catcher Tyson Leshik, who has popped to short and hit a soft liner to the shortstop in 2 at-bats. Leshik would like to end that relationship with shortstop Eli Gimmel if he has a chance here. Men on first and second, and 2 out. High ball 1. Leshik with an interesting stance. Starts out very open, and then we'll close it just as the pitch approaches. And when I say open, I mean his body is open toward the pitcher. Outside and low, block, 2-0, no chance to advance.
The Burros have a couple of different players with some irregular stances.
Chase Hafley, the guy on deck, is someone who fits that category too, I think. Fisted foul to third. And the count now 2-1 to Hafley, to Leshik.
But as a batter, you do whatever works for you, whatever seems to flow right for you. So
Whatever gets you into your rhythm, absolutely.
Exactly.
Runners lead off first and second. 3-1, and Adam doing very well blocking, and I think he caught one in an uncomfortable place.
Hunched over in an obvious amount of pain.
Chenault, the runner at second, Hershey at first with 2 out in the bottom of the fourth. Hillsboro Central Valley with a 1-0 lead. Trying to add to that. The Burros got their run in the second inning when Brody Dickoff walked with the bases loaded to force in Alexander Duffner with the run.
Yeah, Lushik has a smile on his face, so I think it hit the parts that you don't like when something gets in that area.
Coach Nate Sill is also checking to see that his player is okay. It's been said that catchers were the tools of ignorance, but it takes a lot of guts to play behind the plate.
It does. It's one position that I never wanted to play when I was playing baseball. I'd play anywhere else except for behind the plate. It's not a fun position to play. So tip of the cap to anybody who does play that catcher position.
I mean, we're talking also the risk of foul tips that can break fingers. 3-1 the count to Leshik as we resume action here. High ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Fourth walk allowed by Tice, the second this inning, sends Chenault to third, Hershey to second. Now pitcher Chase Hafley has fly to left, grounded to third. Able to help his own effort here. Infield at regular depth.
Base hit could open this thing up.
High ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 out, bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball missing 2-0. Chenault on third, Hershey on second, Leshik at first with 2 out. Whoa, 3-0.
Obviously, you don't want to stand in front of that pitch because it's coming in hot, but it would give you a run.
There's a limit to take one for the team. The 3-0. Inside ball 4 and a run scores.
He does it anyways, and he doesn't have to get any bruises in the process.
So Thompson score a second run as Chenault comes in from third on a bases loaded walk. Hershey now to third, Lushik to second. 2 out here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll have a courtesy runner. Oh, no, we won't. Just a matter of somebody coming to collect Chase Hafley's batting gloves. Here is Bryce Miller, who struck out and reached on a throwing error by the second baseman Taylor last inning. Bases full of Burrows. A run in and 2 out here in the bottom of the fourth. That's a called strike 0-1. Swung on, right to Tice. Throws to first, and that retires the Burrows in the fourth. But they add to their lead with 1 run, 1 hit, 3 walks. No errors, and for the second time today, the Burrows leave the bases loaded. They've stranded 7. 4 complete on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley 4, Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Thompson nothing on yourliveevent.com.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
If you can dream it up, we can make it a reality. Hello, this is Jonathan Olson with Greenworks Landscaping and Fencing. We can offer you a complete package when it comes to an external look to your property. Paver patios, outdoor kitchens, retaining walls, or fencing. We offer you all that and more. Our fences are built to last, so you have low maintenance beauty that not only improves the look, but also the value of your home. To show us your ideas or let us help you design your perfect outdoor sanctuary, check us out on the web at gworkslf.com.
This in-game update brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Hillsboro Central Valley a run in the second and a run in the fourth, both times coming on bases loaded walks, as the Tommies have walked, or the Burrows have walked 5 times today. Second baseman Joe Taylor leads off, and Chase Hafley, the pitcher, has walked 4 and struck out 4. While not allowing a run. That's our in-game update, and now second baseman Joe Taylor with a count of 1-1. He walked his first time up.
1-1 is low, 2-1 now the count to Taylor.
That one is low. Taylor to be followed by designated hitter Jacob Olson and center fielder Grady Hurst, the bottom third of the Thompson batting order. Right to pass Bryce Miller. He had it, and then all of a sudden he didn't. So that'll be an error on the third baseman, the second error for Hillsboro Central Valley today.
Yeah, took a hop there right on the edge of the grass and the dirt and just kind of misjudged it, hit off the heel of his glove and kind of trickled away from him.
So for the first time today, Thompson with the leadoff man on. Now for designated hitter Jacob Olson. Strike 0-1. Olson batting for the first baseman Eli Schumacher. Olson grounded into a 4-6-3 double play in the second inning. Strike 0-2. Hillsboro Central Valley wouldn't mind a replay of that. Double play from his last time up. Low 1-2. Hafley out of the stretch. Fouled out of here to the right. 1-2 now to Olson. Strike 3 called. 5 strikeouts for Chase Hafley. 1 down for the Tommies in the top of the 5th in a game they trail 2-0. Now Grady Hurst, the center fielder, who struck out his first time up. Miller up near the edge of the grass at third and off the line. Dickoff holding at first with the runner Taylor. In for a strike, 0-1. Missing high, 1-1. Duffner in center of the shallowest of the three outfielders. Mitchell in left also in a step or two. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now.
Swinging him out of his shoes there with that one.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Strikeout number 6 for Halfley. 2 down now for Thompson in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, Hurst got a little bit on it, but caught by the catcher, so still an out. He looked back immediately and was, man, he has it. That's too bad.
Left fielder Mac Michelson, the leadoff hitter, as Taylor runs from first. Popped up. Short right field, and it's finally collected. I believe that was the shortstop, Austin Cotton, who made the grab to retire the side. Thompson in the 5th, no runs, no hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left. The Tommies have stranded 4. After 4.5 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Thompson nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
Alexander Duffner, the center fielder, to lead off for Hillsboro Central Valley here in the bottom of the 5th, followed by DH Brody Breitenbach and shortstop Austin Cotton. The 4, 5, 6 hitters in the Hillsboro Central Valley batting order. Burrows up 2-0. Alexander Duffner singled and scored in the 2nd inning and struck out in the 3rd. Jeremy Tice, the right-hander, looking in. Fastball, low ball 1. The winner of this game will go to our 3rd game of the day, which will be for the Region 2B Championship. Hit high in the air to left. Now going back is Michelson, the left fielder, and in front of the warning track, he's got it for out number 1. A good ride by Duffner, but stayed in the ballpark.
Got underneath it a little bit too much, and again, that wind kind of pushing straight back as well, too. So just kind of kept it in the ballpark.
Now Brody Breitenbach, the DH, has singled and struck out in 2 at-bats. Fouled off of the plate, strike 1. While the Burros have a 2-0 lead, if things, depending how things progress, they may really regret leaving the bases open, the bases loaded in the 2nd and 4th innings.
Definitely had a chance to score a lot more runs than the 2 that they have, but you have to credit Tice for being able to settle it down and just allowing those 2.
Fouled off. 0-2 to Breitenbach. Tice has allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He's walked 5 and struck out 5 and thrown a wild pitch. Grounded slowly to third, and that'll roll foul. Right about the time it got to Gavin Oster, the third baseman.
I'm not sure if he wanted to field that or not. It was kind of a close play. He's like, do I leave it? Do I let it go? What do I do?
Oh, and 2 to Breitenbach. Ooh, that just missed 1 and 2. Thompson, no runs, no hits, 1 error. Hillsboro Central Valley, 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. Speed pitch. He went around strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Jeremy Tice. 2 up and 2 down for Hillsboro Central Valley in the bottom of the 5th. Now Austin Cotton, the shortstop, called out when he was bunting and the ball hit him and then walked his last time up. Good ride into left field, but an Adam ball to Mac Michelson, the left fielder, to retire the side. 3 up and 3 down for Hillsboro Central Valley in the bottom of the 5th. After 5 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 2, Thompson nothing on yourliveevent.com. The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Eli Gemmel to lead off for Thompson in the top of the 6th inning. Looks at a pitch low for ball 1. Gemmel has walked and struck out. He'll be followed by catcher Dex Avdom and right fielder Caden Loyland here in the top of the 6th. Tommy's running out of time here, trailing 2-0 in this 6th inning of a 7-inning game. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. That was kind of awkward.
Yeah, pretty late on that. It saw that breaking ball was going to find the strike zone and give a late offer.
Chase Heffley's pitch, hit to the mound. Throw to first, 1 up and 1 down.
A weird noise off the bat. It must have hit off the very end of it or something.
Now Dex Avdom, the catcher, who is grounded to first and fly to center. Left-handed batter. Takes a fastball outside, ball 1. Avdom again is a freshman. Was the regular catcher for Thompson last year as they won the state championship. There's a strike, 1-1. Ooh! And that'll break up the no-hitter. So Avdom with a 1-out single.
Almost got his glove to it, too, on the mound there, but just couldn't quite snag it. Could Heffley.
That, I think, that came back to him harder than Heffley threw it. So a runner at first with 1 out now for Thompson for Caden Loyland, the right fielder. He has walked and struck out, and here's a swing and a foul for strike one. Thompson down 2-0. So this game very much in the balance. Swung on, grounded to first. Dickoff lost it. He'll step on the bag and get the second out. Afton will go to second. So a runner in scoring position now for Thompson.
Only their second one they've had so far today, right?
Third runner getting on second.
Okay.
They had first and second in the first inning. Swing and a pop to the right side. Dickoff giving chase, and he'll be out of room. Strike one. Tice is grounded out first to pitcher and walked. Tommy's down 2-0, top of the sixth. The runner at second and 2 out. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Third baseman Gavin Oster on deck for Thompson. Halfley looks at second, the 0-2. High and away, 1-2. Ogden with a lead at second, a half swing, and he got a piece of it. Tice staying alive at 1-2. Two 2-0 Hillsboro, Central Valley, top of the sixth. Thompson batting with a runner at second and 2 out. Swung on, slowly hit to short. Cotton has it. The throw is in time to retire the side. Thompson in the sixth, no runs, 1 hit. Their first of the day, no errors. 1 runner left. The Tommies have stranded 5. After 5.5 on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro, Central Valley 2, Thompson nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Hillsboro Central Valley with a 2-0 lead over Thompson in this Region 2 Winners Bracket Final. The loser of this game will play Mayport ZG following this game. We'll have it on YourLiveEvent.com on a different stream. The winner advances to the championship game, which will be later today. And this is a double elimination tournament, so if necessary, there will be another championship game tomorrow. And we'll have that here on YourLiveEvent.com as well. And that would be a 4 o'clock start on Friday. As Braden Chenault, the right fielder, swings the first pitch and fouls it off for strike one. Braden has walked and singled and scored. He hit hard to short. Eli Gemmel has it. Throws across, 4 out, number 1. Thompson scoring a run in the second and a run in the fourth, both of them on bases loaded walks. Swung on, popped up right side. Schumacher looking, and arms aren't long enough. 1-1 now to Hershey. Joe Lancello, Jacob Tinson with you from Scott Berry Field at the Mayville State University campus. Strike call, caught the inside corner. 1-2 to Hershey, with first baseman Brody Dickoff on deck. Off-speed pitch missed high. 2-2. Tice's pitch. Low, 3-2. With the sign, the 3-2. High ball 4. Sixth walk allowed by Jeremy Tice. So Hershey aboard with 1 out for first baseman Brody Dickoff, who has walked to drive in a run and struck out. Hershey is short lead at first. Tice's pitch is in the air to center field, or maybe not. Held up by the wind, and it's Eli Gemmel, the shortstop, who catches it. That's the second out. And Hershey retreats the first. Now the top of the order for the Burros. Catcher Tyson Leshik, who has popped to short, lined to short, and walked. We'll have a courtesy runner at first base now. It's a pinch runner for Carson Cazette is the runner at first. Not the instinct is to say courtesy runner, but Hershey's the second baseman. He's not allowed that courtesy. Hershey will likely return to the game in the top of the 7th. Pitch missed outside, ball 1. Burros haven't had a hit since the 3rd inning when Braden Chenault singled. Throw to first. Cazette is back. Cazette taking his lead at first. Called strike 1-1. 2-0 Thompson. 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley. Burros bat in the bottom of the 6th, up 2-0. Low and away, and Leshik just holding up on that one. Cazette leading off first. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Pitcher Chase Hafley on deck, hoping to bat next year in the bottom of the 6th. Maybe the home plate umpire's got a bad arm. That would explain it.
Certainly would. Optimum's taking a beating back there behind the plate.
Two pitch outside, and Avdom, you kind of called it there, Jacob.
Again, that's why I never would play catcher when I was playing.
Here's a swing and a drive into left field, coming hard as a left fielder, and he won't get it. Michelson tried it, the ball getting away, and now here comes Cazette all the way to score to make it 3-0. Tyson Leshek with an RBI double to left. And nice bit of insurance there for the Burros.
Certainly is. We are rounding out here towards the end of the game, and it's good effort there from Michelson trying to get something, but just coming up a touch short.
So Chase Heffley, the pitcher, stands in. He has flied to left, grounded to third, walked with the bases loaded in the fourth inning to bring in the Burros' second run. Now they've got 3. Outside ball 1. That's the first extra base hit of the day for either team. And the 4th today for Hillsboro Central Valley. Fastball low 2-0. Way outside 3-0. Third baseman Bryce Miller on deck for the Burros. Strike called, 3-1. Jeremy Tice from the stretch. Outside ball 4. 7th walk allowed by Tice. And Tice getting close to his limit. He's got 4 pitches left, but he can continue. And we've got another pinch runner at first base for Hillsboro Central Valley. Hunter Kleckner is running for Heffley as a courtesy runner. Third baseman Bryce Miller at the plate with men on first and second. Strike called on the outside corner, 0-1. Miller has struck out, reached in a throwing error by the second baseman Taylor, and grounded out pitcher to first. Runners lead off first and second. Caught the outside corner, 0-2. Miller is Tice is allowed to finish pitching to this batter as a swing and a foul. Count still 0-2. So with the pitch limits, it's not do not pass, go, do not collect $200 when you get to a certain number. The 0-2. That's hit in the air to right field. Could be trouble, a long run. And Loyland can't get it. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run. And Miller going to third. A 2-run triple. And it's now 5-0 in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley.
Just keep it on rolling and just getting all sorts of insurance runs.
A 3-run 6th inning now for Hillsboro Central Valley, and now Thompson will have to make a pitching change. And this pitching change brought to you by Chris Moan Nodak Insurance. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is for Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Welcome to the 130th Annual Norman County Fair, June 24th through 27th, Ada, Minnesota. FFA Day. New this year, Jindo Bingo, the Big Air ATV show in the R&J Broadcasting Grandstand. Plus free music, basketball challenge, Check 6 Veterans Day, Youth Day, Senior Day, racing, the Mooncats, lumberjack shows, and so much more. For the full schedule, visit NormanCountyFair.com. Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 24th through 27th. It's where summer begins. The fun never ends.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Jeremy Tice has moved into the outfield. I'm not sure who he's replaced. The new pitcher is R.J. Anderson. He's an 8th grader. Now Alexander Duffner, the center fielder, stands in with a runner at third. And 2 out, 3 runs in for the Burros here. Anderson's first pitch of strike. Duffner singled and scored in the second inning, struck out in the third, fly to left in the 5th. That's low 1-1. 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th for Hillsboro Central Valley. Anderson out of the stretch. Hit in the air, fouled out here to the right. Count goes 1-2. Miller, the runner at third, is still the responsibility of Jeremy Tice. Curve missing inside 2-2.
And some good break to it.
Yeah. Line to the shortstop, Gemmel to retire the side. But the damage done by Hillsboro Central Valley in the 6th as they score 3 times on 2 hits plus 2 walks, no errors, 1 runner left. The Burros have stranded 8. We go to the top of the 7th inning on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. It's Hillsboro Central Valley 5, Thompson nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Third baseman Gavin Oster now with a count 1-1 as he leads off the top of the 7th for Thompson. Tommy's now down 5-0. After Hillsboro Central Valley getting 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Swung on, popped up right side. Brody Dickoff, the first baseman near the line, has it for out number 1. Oster had popped to third and fly to center in his previous 2 appearances. Now second baseman Joe Taylor, who has walked and reached on an error by the third baseman Miller his last time up. Chase Hafley trying to finish a one-hit shutout. High ball one. Hafley has walked 4 and struck out 6. Allowed just 1 base hit. That a single by Avdom in the 6th inning.
It just really has these Tommy's hitters confused. Just really doing a good job of mixing up his pitches, going fast, throwing off speed pitches, some breaking balls as well too. Just they don't know what's coming next.
So it appears Thompson will be playing Mayport CG in our next game here on YourLiveEvent.com. And then Thompson could be in the, if they win that next game, they'd be in the unusual position of playing a triple header in one day. The 1-1, high 2-1. Mayport CG awaiting the loser of this game in a elimination game. Called strike 2-2 to Taylor. Half swing. Nope, 3-2. Hillsboro Central Valley, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th, 3 in the 6th. And that's strike 3, the 7th strikeout for Hafley. Thompson now down to their last out. Jacob Olson, the designated hitter, who's grounded into a double play and struck out. And there's a strike 1-1. Outside 2-1. Back out the outside corner 2-2. Breaking ball, yes, strike 3, and this one is over. 8th strikeout for Chase Hafley. As Thompson goes down to the 7th, 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. The final on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 5 and Thompson nothing. We'll come back to Mayville State with more, our post-game show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Life moves fast, but your mind doesn't always have to. Practicing mindfulness, even for a minute, can help you stay calm and focused. Try noticing your breathing, paying attention to your surroundings, or taking a moment to reset before a test or a practice. Set goals that matter to you, celebrate small wins, and don't forget to take a break from screens. Your brain needs downtime just as much as your body does. Mental health isn't one big choice. It's a bunch of small ones you can make every day, and you're capable of all of them. Go Tommies!
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
With Jacob Tenzin, Joe Lancello with you. Our post-game show now from the Region 2B Baseball Tournament, brought to you by the Norman County Raceway. Check the World of Outlaws late models on Tuesday, June 30th in Ada. Tickets now available at the normancounty.raceway.com. The totals: Thompson, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 5 runners left on base. Hillsboro Central Valley, 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 8 runners left. The winning pitcher, Chase Halfley, he's now 5-0 on the year. Throwing a complete game, he allowed just 1 hit, a single by Dex Avdom with 1 out in the 6th inning, and that was a clean single and one that might have even hurt Halfley if he'd gotten in the way of it. He walked 4 and struck out 8. Taking the loss for Thompson is Jeremy Tice. He went 5 2/3 innings. He allowed 5 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, walked 7 and struck out 6 and threw a wild pitch. Time of the game, 1 hour and 21 minutes. Hillsboro Central Valley got on the board in the 2nd inning when Brody Dickoff walked with the bases loaded to force in a run. And then in the 4th inning, the Burros scored the same way. This time Chase Halfley with a bases loaded walk to score Braden Chenault. And then in the 6th inning, the Burros were able to break it open. With 2 out and a runner at first, Tyson Leshek with a double to left to drive in a run to make it 3-0. Then Chase Halfley followed with a walk, and Bryce Miller followed that with a 2-run triple to make it 5-0 and put the game on ice. Hillsboro Central Valley now 12-7 on the year. Thompson drops to 14-7. And how are we doing on commercials?
We're all the way through.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go right to our postgame awards then. We'll start with our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our player of the game will be Chase Halfley. Throwing a complete game, allowing 1 hit. He struck out 8. And at the plate, he was 0 for 2 with 2 walks, scored a run, and drove in a run. Chase Halfley, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our connection to the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And our postgame connection would be Bryce Miller's 2-run triple in the 6th inning that basically sealed the deal for Hillsboro Central Valley and put them into the championship game later today. So Bryce Miller, our connection of the game, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. And our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision play, I'll go with a double play that the Burros pulled off in the field. 4-6-3, Matthew Hershey to Austin Cotton to Brody Dickoff to end the 2nd inning for the Thompson hitters. That double play pulled off with precision. And our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. So our next game here in a few minutes on YourLiveEvent.com will have Mayport CG taking on Thompson with the winner eliminated from the Region 2B tournament. And our third game of the day will have Hillsboro Central Valley facing the winner of that Mayport CG Thompson matchup. So who knows, we might see a second game today between Hillsboro Central Valley and Thompson. And actually Thompson was in this very position a year ago where they wound up in the consolation round and had to win their way back to a double final last year.
So they've been there before.
Yep.
We'll see if they can indeed fight their way back. It's a rematch of yesterday's game between the Tommies and the Patriots. So we'll see if we get some of the same or if Mayport CG can find their way into the championship instead.
It's playoff baseball.
It's what you live for.
What more can you ask for?
Exactly.
Thanks very much to all the staff here at Mayville State University. Thanks also to our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business. If nothing else, just stop in to say hello, and thank you for allowing us to bring you playoff baseball here on YourLiveEvent.com. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. With Jacob Tenson, I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here, Hillsboro Central Valley advancing to the championship game, beating Thompson 5-0. We'll be right back in a few minutes on a different stream with Mayport CG versus Thompson on YourLiveEvent.com.